Good afternoon and welcome to our Princess channel. We wish you a very lovely Wednesday afternoon, and we introduce you to Pastor Obinwagbo's submission concerning disbursement of UAG. You need to pay attention to him as he speaks on this wise, and you can also take your take from this particular submission. Drop your comments, whatever it is that we are up with at the moment. We know that very soon disbursement is going to commence, but he has a submission for us. Pay attention to him. If you are new to our channel, kindly subscribe and hit the bell so that we can always get you to get the first information by the time we drop any video concerning this wise. Thank you and remain blessed.
We are reading everything in the comment section. I know that some of you may think we have abandoned this amazing family. So one of the reasons is because you demanded for it. Whether you're many that are asking for it, whether you're few, you deserve to be accorded that respect, that honor. Number two reasons is to help the CEOs and partners to quash so many insinuations out there, which most often some of you call privately, not only to me, but also to the CD and the rest of us. And I know that many of you are not satisfied with the answers you get. We understand that very well. Hence, we decided this meeting should be an avenue to clear your minds and your doubts. I'm the host of this meeting. I'm the anchor. And I'm the convener too. With the approval of the authorities. To be interactive section, so please get your questions. Any other thing given out to you there becomes an option. I've seen a lot of write-ups specifically mentioning the behind-the-scene extortions, and when they finish it, they tell you UAG. These are the four major reasons we call for this meeting. So I want you to understand that in the course of calling this meeting within the last 24 hours, Grand community has been agog, on fire. I would have loved to shelve this, but permit me to just make a little touch of it. It will make a lot of sense. I have seen a write-up Pastor Winwagbo has scheduled a meeting today on their platform for deliberation again. Not disbursement, which is very unfair. I want you to underline that. Not disbursement, which is very unfair. To those planning to attend this meeting, be warned that you will only be misled. If UAG truly has money, they should go ahead and pay it. I will stop here in that one. And another one. We are waiting for UAG disbursement. We are tired of diplomatic meetings. Let us hear good news today from Pastor Winwagbo, my friend, not jargons as usual. And another one. After Pastor Winwagbo's meeting today, I may speak once more to address some issues. That is, if he comes to dish out misleading and half-baked information, I may as well remain silent and allow the lies and deceit, if there is any, to go unchallenged. Esteemed partners and CEOs, few questions are begging for answers. One, is there anything people are afraid of that Winwagbo know, and they are thinking I am about to shake the real table? Two, why is a legally constituted organization, which all the CEO here hold one position or the other in such organization, why should the meeting be termed as jargon? 3, why would a CEO meeting you legally belong to, where you get the real feedbacks, but for some good reasons, we have stand-down meetings for months, and now somebody is asking you to boycott or avoid the meeting? I decided to touch these areas a little so that everyone can ask some sensitive questions. If possible, you fetch the answers. For you under the sound of my voice, please listen to me. If you're part of those who sent me message to cancel this meeting, citing reasons, if I'm not coming to tell you that disbursement will take place this night or tomorrow or next week, I'm sorry, I will disappoint you. You know why I would disappoint you? It is not in my place to break the news. I'm not the authority. I am just a servant to this great community. I call it great community because last time I checked, I discovered that 90% are still very hopeful, trusting my judgment and my team. Last time I checked, Apostle Dr. Ambassador Ken Wakama is still waxing very stronger and more than stronger. Even when he is suffering for Nigerian masses, sweating under every pressure from all nooks and crannies. But God has given him grace. Last time I checked, we have navigated every brouhaha, and there is a stand down and there is a stand up. So you should ask few questions from body languages. You should ask questions from all manner of tantrums that are unnecessary. The journey so far, ladies and gentlemen, like I said, it is important we accord you that honor to interact with you, so that you that feels bad can understand why we choose silence in place of noise, or responding to every fly that wings their wings to steer the community into flames, confusions, and anarchy. We never came for anarchy. We never congregated for enmity. We never. The Bible I read says the enemy came to steal, to kill, and to destroy. Why? I'm still standing and maintaining my stance. Even at this point, I speak to you. This grand community is so fertile. Create a community, create a system that can wipe away the tears of many Nigerians. That is why the enemy always want to stir confusion and push anarchy. But it is left for you to know who you are. I've never seen a community as learned as grand community. But upon that, is still a community that mechanics, lectures, professors. We owe you such timely meeting to give you official updates. But you should also know that update doesn't bring alert. Rather, it exposes the journey into danger simply because there are people who are bent to see that this grant didn't get to us. This is why we step down our meetings, so that we can be conservative in the exposure. We were thinking that the transparency will give us what we want. Little did we know that the enemies we think that we know is just that. We never knew it's more. I know tonight we have CEO for and against. We have CEOs, their leg is here, their leg is here. But my question is, what good will it, what gain will I have if the only thing I must talk about Ezekiel, or I must talk about Daniel, or I must talk about Okeke, the only thing I will keep talking about him or her is how to bring him down, how to paint his name. Is there nothing good that I can see I can do better than the other? And I can tell you, those who see everything as evil are actually evil themselves. All of us gathered together as a family to move and systematically build a home, a place, a location, an environment that we can be having a relief. And suddenly we turn it into toxic atmosphere. And from December 2023 to date, nobody is thinking of repentance. Nobody is thinking of, no, I need to turn back. The man, Apostle Dr. Ambassador Ken Wakama, haven't shown enough leadership, dexterity, ruggedity, forgiveness, and all what you can count on. People are still bent on bringing down. One with God is majority. So we owe you that honor to tell you why we step down meetings is because we want to stop exposing the journey to danger. You should know that I will be more than diplomatic in this interaction. So I won't give anybody the compass God has already initiated to make name for himself for our sake. Underline that. I repeat, I will be very diplomatic in this interaction so that I won't give anybody the compass God has already initiated to make name for himself for our sake. And when I mean for our sake, it is for our sake. I'm not exempting anybody. Ladies and gentlemen, the delay in this expectation is very good for all of us. Some people will say, why? I will tell you. Personally, I was feeling so bad. Sometimes got depressed. And I discovered that it is very, very good. It is very, very good. Why is it good? If not for the delay, further things we discover wouldn't have been possible. Sorry, just had a little a little interruption. If not for the delay, further things, realities we discovered wouldn't have been possible. The genuine levels of things as it stands today wouldn't have been possible. I've never mentioned date of disbursement. Kindly take home that Obinwabo said the CD will tell you the rest you need to hear in a short while. Tell them that. Without saying it, you know I need this money more than you. But what man can not do presently is to jump the needed protocols. And these protocols must be observed. Trust me, grant community partners and CEOs in a queue of 1,000 people, one person must be in front and one person must be last. No matter how you try, everybody cannot be in front. And this is our testimony. That if all things being equal, everyone will smile home. Please, those who are feeling that they are traumatized, I am traumatized. You are traumatized. We are traumatized. All we need to do is to keep praying for Apostle Dr. Ken Wakama. He has the masses in his heart, not just in one corner of his heart, in the whole of his heart. Because when a man is troubled about a mission, day and night, it means that person is troubled. And I want to say this. Those who are not happy with me, that I'm still standing with Apostle Dr. Ken Wakam, please forgive me. Because I don't know how to shortchange the truth. I understand your trust in me is high, and I deeply appreciate that. But we all must not be cajoled first into confusions when we know the basic truth. Human errors and mistakes apart, please. Truth remains the ultimate. And that truth, Obinwabo knows it very well. That is why there is rat race since 24 hours. We didn't come here to discuss anybody. God forbid that at this point in time that people are dying, people are hungry, people are going through a lot as we come here and begin to discuss somebody. God forbid. And those who feel have changed because I'm serving under Apostle Ken, I'm also sorry. I never did. I still remain who I am. But I can understand your frustration. We all are frustrated at one point in time. But the difference is how you process in and out, finally. I want to maintain that you hold the circle, please. For the end is in sight. And I promise you, if anything otherwise change, peradventure, I am not seeing the tangibles anymore. I will not hesitate to announce it to all of you. But for now, the green light is still on. And I'm sure that you know that our mission statement in March, since March 2023 till date, still remains the money or the truth. The money or the truth. I will want to take your questions because your questions will give us more interactions